Behind its colorful animation and friendly animal characters, Arthur often tackles surprisingly serious topics, everything from divorce and illness to anxiety and even grief. In today's episode, we're going to dive into something a lot of kids and even adults deal with: bullying and gaslighting. Sue Ellen is thrilled about her special gift she received from her pen pal in Tibet. It's a yak wool sweater. She begins to write in her diary about how it makes her feel warm, happy, and close to her faraway friend.
Dear Diary, last week I received the most amazing package. It traveled halfway around the world, all the way from Dharamshala, India. The package was sent to me by my pen pal, Tenzin Wangdu. He's Tibetan, and even though I've never met him, I think he's really cool. Inside was a sweater made by his mom of real yak wool. Yaks are a kind of shaggy cow that only lives in the Himalayas. It was so soft. I put it on right away. It was a little big, but I didn't care. It was instantly my favorite sweater. It felt magical, like I could almost feel the snow from the Himalayas around me.
It's more than a sweater. It's a sign of their friendship. But at school, something changes. It's a cold day, and Sue Ellen wears her sweater to school, feeling proud and excited. But then Arthur sees her and says she looks like a sheepdog.
Man, is it cold out there?
I know. My ears are still frozen.
What you need is a pair of genuine yak wool earmuffs.
Where would I get those?
From a Tibetan pen pal, if you're lucky enough to have one. My friend Tenzin just sent me this. It's the warmest thing I've ever worn. It's so soft, too.
Wow, what is that you're wearing?
My new sweater.
And it's made from a yak.
You mean yaks? They must have used a couple of them. It's pretty big on you.
My mom says it'll shrink when we wash it.
Hey, you know what? It kind of makes you look like a big sheepdog.
That's true. But you still need a tail.
All right, so I look like a sheepdog, but at least I'm a warm and cozy sheepdog. Aroo!
At first, Sue Ellen laughs. It feels like fun teasing, so it was no big deal. But Arthur doesn't stop. He keeps making the same joke day after day, even when Sue Ellen stops smiling. Her friends stop laughing too, saying it's not funny anymore. Arthur's jokes turn into bullying. They hurt Sue Ellen, making her feel picked on. Her special sweater doesn't feel special anymore. This shows us a big lesson. Even small jokes can hurt if they keep going. Arthur takes his teasing even further. He draws Sue Ellen's head on a sheepdog's body, writes Happy Sheepdog Appreciation Day, and tapes it to her locker for everyone to see.
Hey, you left your backpack behind. Bad dog.
Good one.
Hey, over here. Come here, girl. Over here. Who's a good sheepdoggy? You're a good sheepdoggy. Yes, you are.
Okay, you can stop now. This dog might just get angry and bite you.
Oh, you wouldn't do that. Sheepdogs have a very gentle nature.
I thought I would never say this, but I actually think you look très chic. Really? Uh-huh. I saw Capri Devapita wearing something just like that at a fashion show.
Are you sure it was a fashion show and not a dog show? Okay, I'll stop. I don't know why, it just cracks me up. Here, why don't you have my biscuit?
Happy Sheepdog Appreciation Day? Did you do this?
Well, it was just a joke.
Well, I don't think it's funny.
Sue Ellen finds the drawing and feels angry and embarrassed. Her special sweater, once a happy gift, now feels like a target. Even Bicky thinks it's wrong. He says it's not funny and shoves the drawing back at Arthur. Arthur's prank isn't just hurting Sue Ellen, it's upsetting everyone. After class, Mr. Ratburn asks Arthur to stay behind. He says Arthur's teasing isn't just a joke, it's bullying. Sue Ellen asked him to stop, but he didn't, and it hurt her. Arthur argues with him, saying it was just a joke, but Mr. Ratburn explains that jokes can hurt if they make someone feel bad. He tells Arthur to write Sue Ellen an apology letter.
And that, in short, is how iron ore is smelted. Arthur, would you stay behind, please?
A bully? Me? I didn't bully Sue Ellen.
I was surprised too, Arthur. It doesn't seem like you. But when you continue to tease someone, even after they've asked you to stop, that's bullying.
But it was just a joke.
Maybe to you. But imagine if someone made you feel bad for what you wore. We have no tolerance for that kind of behavior here. You must treat everyone with respect.
But... Fine. I promise not to do it again.
I'm glad to hear that. Arthur, we're not quite finished yet.
Arthur's not happy. He doesn't think he's a bully and is stressed about a history test. At the Sugar Bowl, he struggles to write the letter. Feeling frustrated, Buster cheers him up, saying, "Just write it and it'll be okay." But when Sue Ellen gets the letter, it's a big mistake. Arthur writes it and says he's sorry she overreacted and blames her instead of himself.
I did. By tomorrow. And we have that history test. I'll probably fail.
Well, don't take it out on the crackers. It's not their fault.
I think she should be the one apologizing to me.
How do you figure that?
She didn't have to go to Mr. Ratburn. She could have just told me to stop.
She did tell you to stop. I was there.
Okay, but I didn't think she meant it. Come on, she was being oversensitive, right?
I don't know. Sue Ellen's never seemed oversensitive to me. I'm the oversensitive one.
No, you're not. You're just the weird one.
Oh, you take that back!
Okay, I'm sorry.
See? Saying you're sorry isn't that hard. You'll be finished with that letter in no time.
Dear Sue Ellen, I'm sorry I upset you. I didn't mean to. It was really just a joke. I thought you could take a joke, but I guess I was wrong. I've been teased before about wearing glasses.
But I never felt I had to tell the teacher about it and get someone else in trouble. Maybe you're just overreacting?
It goes on like that for the whole page.
He isn't sorry at all.
If I hurt someone's feelings, I write from the bottom of my heart and include a gift certificate to Crosswire Motors.
Sue Ellen, Francine, and Muffy are upset. They see Arthur isn't really sorry, and they decide to stop talking to him until he gives a real apology. Even Buster agrees. At lunch, Arthur sits with his friends, but they won't talk to him. He asks what's wrong, but no one answers. Buster slips up and says a word, making Francine mad. Muffy gets so annoyed, she says they'll move tables to avoid Arthur. Arthur's frustrated and demands to know why. Buster writes a note that said his letter to Sue Ellen was awful because it blamed Sue Ellen instead of saying sorry. Then he walks away.
Hey guys, how about that history test? Pretty hard, right? What's going on?
We're not speaking to you. That's what's going on.
Buster, you just ruined it.
I did? Oh,
Why aren't you speaking to me?
I tell you, but I'm not speaking.
You just did it again! Ah, come on, Francine. Let's sit at a table that doesn't have any bullies at it.
I'm not a bully. What did I do wrong? Your letter to Sue Ellen. What about it?
It was terrible. That's why I'm not speaking to you, which I'm clearly not very good at.
After school, Arthur runs to Sue Ellen and says he didn't mean to hurt her. He asks to be friends again, but Sue Ellen asks, "Do you still think she overreacted?" Arthur freezes, unsure what to say. She says no to his apology and leaves, showing Arthur still doesn't get it. At home, Arthur tries watching Bionic Bunny, but turns it off, feeling upset. He calls Buster, who tries not to talk. Arthur snaps, but Buster pretends to be a voicemail and hangs up.
Sue Ellen, wait up! Look, I'm really sorry, okay? I never meant to hurt your feelings. Can we please just forget it and be friends?
Do you still think I overreacted?
Well...
Sorry.
Tune in next week when Bionic Bunny faces Shrubman.
Hello?
Hey, Buster, what are you doing? Buster, I know you're there. You just said hello.
You've reached the Baxter residence. Leave your message at the beep. Bye, Arthur. Oh, forget it.
This is
Arthur's mad, thinking everyone's unfair. Not seeing his fake apology made things worse. He doesn't know a real apology means understanding the hurt you caused. That night, Arthur makes things even worse. He emails Sue Ellen a picture with her head on a sheepdog's body, thinking it's a joke, but he feels bad right after, knowing it's too far. Meanwhile, Sue Ellen sees the email while doing homework. She cries and puts her sweater in a bag, no longer wanting to wear it.
Now when I look at that sweater, I don't think of Tenzin or the Himalayas or the yak that the wool came from. I only think about how mean people can be. Mom, I have to talk to you about something.
The next day, at a school donation bin, Arthur sees Sue Ellen with her sweater in a bag, ready to give it away. He tries to apologize, but she doesn't believe him. At lunch, Arthur's too sad to eat. Francine and Muffy storm in, furious. They say Sue Ellen wants to switch classes to avoid Arthur's bullying. Arthur's shocked. He didn't know it was this bad. He runs to find her, ready to make things right.
Oh, there you are. I tried to call you this morning. I'm really sorry I sent you that picture. I felt bad as soon as I hit send, but I was just upset because...
You thought I overreacted. I know. You've told me.
You gonna eat those beans?
Well, I hope you're satisfied, Arthur Reed.
Look, I said I was really sorry for sending Sue Ellen that email, but she didn't...
What email?
The one Isn't that what you came to yell at me about?
No, we came to yell at you for making Sue Ellen ask to switch classes.
What? Because of me?
Of course. She doesn't want to be in a class with a bully.
I have to talk to her. Where is she?
She was in the hall a few minutes ago. But haven't you done enough damage already?
After lunch, Arthur races to catch Sue Ellen before she leaves in her dad's car. He wants to apologize, but she shuts the door and drives away. Arthur's upset, saying she can't switch classes because of him. At the donation bin, he finds her sweater and pulls it out. Holding it, he remembers his teasing, the sheepdog jokes, the drawing, the mean email. Arthur finally gets it. He was a bully, and his jokes hurt her so much she wanted to give up her special sweater. The next morning, Arthur finds her at school and asks her to listen. He gives a real apology, saying she didn't overreact and admitting he was a bully. He said he didn't know how much he hurt her. He begs her not to switch classes. To prove he's sorry, Arthur wears her yak sweater and promises never to tease again. She smiles, forgives him, and takes her sweater back. She teases him, saying he looks like a mouse, and they laugh together.
Sue Ellen? Sue Ellen, wait! She can't be changing classes because of me. Hey, you left your backpack behind. Bad dog. Who's a good sheepdoggy? You're a good sheepdoggy. Yes, you are. Are you sure it was a fashion show and not a dog show? It was just a joke. I'm not going to say anything mean, I swear. Just please listen to what I have to say.
Well,
You didn't overreact. I have been a bully. I just didn't realize how hurt you were. But now I do. Please don't switch classes. You're one of my best friends. And if you stay in our class, I promise to never treat you like that again. And I promise to wear this every day for the rest of the year. Deal?
deal. But I think I'll take my sweater back.
It really is the warmest thing I've ever worn.
And soft, right? Although it does kind of make you look like a big mouse. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
This episode shows how bullying can hurt, even if it starts as a joke. Sue Ellen loved her yacht sweater, but Arthur's teasing made it painful. His first apology wasn't real, it blamed her, making things worse. This teaches us words can hurt or help, and a real apology owns up to mistakes. Tell me what you think of this episode in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.